So take us through what you think of the conference. I mean, we don't play Oregon and Washington? No, Washington next year.
Yeah, we don't play Washington.
So we play most of the other schools. Have you thought about what the conference looks like, or having to look forward to that?
Yeah, I mean, there's always great teams in Pac-12, and it's so hard. And every week, I mean, you don't know who's going to win, who's going to lose. Last year, there were so many upsets, and I mean, teams that you thought were guaranteed wins, ended up losing. And so, I mean, you have to come ready to play every week, no matter who you're playing, and it's
early test with Stanford. I mean,
that's going to be tough. Yeah. I mean, Stanford's always great. Oregon, they're always good. We don't play them this year, but
hopefully we do.
Well, yeah, not in the regular season, with that, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, or Stanford's going to be really tough, and obviously they're going to want revenge from last year, and but it's going to be a great game. And,
Bruins, what about the Bruins?
Yeah, that's always got a mark on it for this game, and like us, I mean, we want revenge from last year, and
they played well.
Man, I never realized. I'd always see the rivalry and how bad it was, but I never realized how bad it hurt when you lose those guys last year. Just that feeling of it's horrible, and I know these guys have a horrible taste in their mouth from last year, and we're not trying to look too far ahead, but that's definitely one that we have marked and we have our eyes on.
Yeah, it's our biggest rival for sure. I have a great deal of respect for you, Cody. What you and your teammates went through last year. I mean, it was a tough year for me too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But what you guys went through and still won 10 games. Really, just hats off to all you guys. I think as you get older, all those lessons you learned, I think will serve you well as you grow up. But how difficult was it last year? You start with Coach Kiffin, that doesn't happen. Then Coach Ogeron comes in, does a great job, and there's a lot of love for him. And then he leaves before the bowl game, and yet Coach Helton. And it was, it's staggering to me actually that we won 10 games under that circumstance.
It was up and down. It was a roller coaster ride. And like you said, we had 3 different head coaches, but I think these guys stuck together as a family throughout it all. And it didn't matter, who was coaching us, and we had some great coaches, but at the end of the day, these guys came together as one, and I took it upon myself as being the quarterback, as being the leader of that, and stepping up, and guys looked up to me, and we all fed off each other in games, and it's definitely a season I hope everyone will remember for a long time, and I know I will. I mean, it's something I'll remember for the rest of my life, and the relationship that we'll have with those guys on the team will never end.
Best and worst thing about being USC's quarterback?
I think the game is in the sense of if you win, everyone loves you. If you lose, you're on everyone's. Everyone hates you. But I mean, it's that's how it is. They expect you to win
that position,
and that's how. And I heard someone say, I think I was watching a Tom Brady thing. We talked about the draft, and someone made a comment that besides President of the United States, a quarterback is the most scrutinized position in the world. And he's making a joke about it, but I mean, it's true. I mean,
it is.
You get all the blame or all the fame. And
I think, and it's changed so much since I played. It's so much harder to play that position. Just the nomenclature. I mean, call a play for us. Call what you have to say.
This year?
Yeah.
This year, nothing.
Oh, really?
It's all hand signals.
Really?
And then, so say it's a pass. One of our protections is called key. So we'll walk up, give a hand signal, I'll say key, to offensive line, and that's it. Just go.
Wow.
Last year, our plays were.
Give us one from last year.
We had one was gun, empty right, 52 big cut, F whiz, Y stick, X looky. Something like that would be one of the plays. Those are all wristbands, so those would help out.
And so this year it's kind of a key, and you get a hand signal.
You walk up.
It's a lot faster.
I mean, if it's a run, you say the run play. All you need to tell is the offensive line, because all the skill guys are getting hand signals from
the sideline.
Yeah, from one of the coaches, and then the only people that don't know are obviously the linemen, because they're looking at the defensive front, and I just tell them to call or tell them to play, and we go.